Welcome back. 23 ABC in depth tonight. Homelessness in Kern County. The Board of Supervisors meeting Monday with the Homeless Collaborative to renew a 10-year plan to address the issue. It comes as the original deadline to end homelessness in Kern has now come and gone. We're joined by Carlos Baldovinos, Executive Director with the mission at Kern County and the Chair of the Homeless Collaborative, joining us live in Studio B. Carlos, thanks so much for being here. It's no secret the homeless issue has really reached critical levels. Last year, the census revealed countywide the homeless rate increased by 9%, double digits in the city. So what's the current state of homelessness and what's being done to get help to these individuals? You know, it's a dire state right now. It's critical all over California. But as we look at California, I mean, we hold 25% of the homeless population here in the state. But when we look at Bakersfield, Kern County, you know, we're experiencing some big, large numbers. If you look at the different shelters around town, like the Mission at Kern County or the Bakersfield Homeless Center and others, I mean, they're running to capacity. That's why just a few days ago, we got an opportunity to speak to the Board of Supervisors and presented a plan, a 10-year plan. And Carlos, obviously you're in charge of the mission at Kern County. You also chair the Homeless Collaborative, which is really a group of organizations, nonprofits, county government, and individuals who are coming together to tackle this issue. But obviously there was a 10-year plan to end homelessness that began in 2008. We're now in 2018. There's been now another 10 years added to this goal. Is this just kicking the can down the road, or is there real solutions that are being put into place to really address this issue for the next 10 years? You know, first of all, if you look at the first plan, it expired May of 2018. So as a collaborative, we had to look at this because the homeless population has changed, you know, from the first 10-year end homelessness plan to where we are today. I mean, things have changed. So we had to readjust, review a lot of things, and you know, one was put in just recently in the last couple of months, and you know, we're looking at tackling a lot of different things that are, you know, since the population has changed, we have to tackle it and be intentional and proactive because it is crisis mode. And one of those plans, obviously, you're mentioning that meeting that happened at the County Board of Supervisors. There's in that plan a proposal to add 10,000 new shelter beds, 30,000 affordable rental homes. Veterans, of course, that need to be addressed in this, mental health. We spoke a while back, and you mentioned on a nightly basis at the mission, you're rolling out cots to accommodate these folks. So how quickly, when we look at the snapshot of what's going on, how quickly is this plan needed to be rolled out, and what's the likelihood and the time of all this? You know, we have to, now it's in crisis mode, we do have to, now that we have the plan in place, now we have to begin, this is where the work begins to happen, and you get the collaborative partners, and now, you know, there's some outreach monies that are going to be giving to one of the agencies, and they're going to start doing street outreach, start working with folks with mental health, start creating different you know, vouchers and doing more things to get people into homes. But really, when I look at it, we have to create more affordable housing opportunities. We have to create more emergency shelter beds. We have to create permanent supportive housing for these folks, especially even the ones that are going through some mental health issues that we have to address. We have to help them. I mean, these folks live in our community. They're part of, you know, who we are as a Kern County community. And Carlos, for the average person who's driving around Bakersfield, going to work, shopping, going out around their daily lives here in Bakersfield and Kern County, they see the homeless issue. There's been rumors that folks are being relocated here to Kern County to get services. There's been talks about Los Angeles sending folks up here, surrounding communities at the coast. Is there any truth to the rumors of maybe why we're seeing this increase, that people are being relocated here to get help in Kern County as opposed to places they may be from right now? You know, that's funny, Tim, you asked that, because a colleague of mine down in Southern California, Orange County area, asked me that question. He goes, are you guys sending your homeless people down from Kern County down to Orange County and LA County and Sacramento County? So you can tell that it's such a hot topic that folks are trying to find a solution, trying to find answers why this population has grown, even in their communities in Orange County and such, and, you know, in the Bay Area. So, you know, it's something that, you know, each community's looking and trying to address this issue. And again, it's something that, you know, we have to tackle on. We have to, as a community, address. I mean, these folks live here, and the compassionate side in me, and I know that a lot of the folks in the collaborative have the compassion to reach out to people. I mean, that's what we're about. We want to reach people. We want to keep helping people. We don't want to enable people. We want to keep helping them.
And obviously you guys are a nonprofit organization. You're with the mission, not really connected to any county or state or federal initiative. Is government the answer in this solution, Carlos, or is there more individuals that can get involved? Are there more donations needed? What is really going to be that breakthrough you see from where you sit to really tackle this head on for the next 10 years? You know,
Tim, it's community support. When we look at the business sector, you got government, you have nonprofits, you have, you know, just the community as a whole becoming engaged, becoming aware of the problem, getting involved, maybe serving a meal at a local shelter, you know, doing a toiletry kit for a homeless individual, providing blankets, doing something, giving up of their time to better help that population. That's a really, you know, government, I really don't think it's the answer. I think everybody as a whole, as a community, coming together and changing one life at a time.
All right, Carlos Baldovinos, Executive Director with the Mission of Kern County, an issue that we're going to be talking with in the future, no doubt, homelessness and the 10-year plan to end it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Tim.